a lot of different ways, different guys, and he does exceptional at it.
2nd and 13. Looks left, throws right. Oh, what a pass, and it's Diggs. Holds the ball outside. Tucks it under. And look at this. Oh, we're going to have some players run onto the field right now after this.
Wow. I mean, that's definitely on Sauce Gardner, right? The very first thing, pick him up and hold him and then try and body slam a different way, like a suplex.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 1 of the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Second penalty on Sauce. He got called for that holding in the end zone earlier.
Is that frustration?
I think so.
You go against, there's the game within the game, right? And the game is like these two are out there the whole time, whether the ball comes to them or not. It's a release. Your hands are in my face. You do this. You're holding a little bit. You're not. And then that just gets.
Joe Manningham, fluky plays this time after all the stuff of these 2 weeks.
And then a scrum, of course. Here you go, flags. So you'll have an ugly ending to what was a pretty terrific ball game. Well, a lot of frustration out there. And the guys in blue.
From Seattle's standpoint, whatever. From New England's standpoint, you're 18 seconds away from a Super Bowl championship. You don't throw a punch at anybody here. Gronkowski takes a shot from Bennett, who I'm sure is frustrated. Then Gronkowski throws one back, and here we go.
Touchdown, 14-0. And then Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan going at each other. This is something else. Watch this, folks. Now, you talk about a fight. This is serious stuff. This is Jimmy on your left, and that's Howie on the right. And that's how we warm up for the pregame show. But our guys...
2nd and goal. Howell looking, takes off. Howell spins, stays on his feet, kept out by McKinney. And then let's see, he crossed the plane. There is a flag.
There is a fight.
It appeared as if one of the officials ruled touchdown. McKinney with the big hit to keep him out initially.
Boy, so Howell is the one that's down. Now he's finally up. So we can get in. There's Curtis Samuel, Charles Leno, and there's everybody really getting into it. And there's Cordell Flott. His helmet almost gets taken off. Him and Curtis Samuel still going at it. Now Curtis Samuel's helmet was taken off, and it looks like that's who they're calling the personal fouls on. Cordell Flott, his helmet is off to the right of the screen. The officials smartly get in between both of them so they can stop. And it looks like the other guy look at number 4, at number 28. Watch how they go after each other. When it's all said and done, they're going to get thrown out. Curtis Samuel, Cordell Flott, they're going after it. Now all of a sudden you see punch thrown by Cordell Flott, and then you see helmets getting taken off both by Curtis Samuel and Flott.
He just owns them one-on-one, it seems, every week. He is an elite player.
2nd down, quick throw near side. Smith again as another first down inside the 25. And Greenlaw slams him down, and that's going to be 15 more. And now tempers flare. And Nick Sirianni right in the middle of it for the Eagles.
Well, it seemed like Philadelphia needed a little spark. It seemed like they've been kind of sluggish the first couple quarters of this game, and I wonder if this is the spark. They felt like Jalen Hurts was hit out of bounds late. They didn't get the call. Now watch Dre Greenlaw. He clearly picks up and suplexes Smith out of bounds. That's a penalty. And Dom.
Big Dom right there in the middle of it.
I feel like we've read a lot about Big Dom, the security here for Philadelphia, and
Listen, he picks restaurants and he protects his players.
Yeah, watch Drake Greenlaw, though. He kind of puts his hands in his face. Oh, yeah, oh, man. They're going to have to sort all this out. I mean, Dom put his hand in Drake Greenlaw's chest to kind of keep him away.
And so much else is returning to the Eagles.
Personal foul, number 57 of San Francisco, who has also been disqualified.
Wow. Well, we talked about that a moment ago. A couple of touchdowns surrendered by this Rams defense after not giving up one over the last 12 quarters coming into the game. 2:18 to go. The Giants have 2 timeouts remaining. Beckham got a block, got a couple of them. And this may be a flag. And then a kick by Beckham. Tell you, this game's got a chance to get ugly. It might get ugly right now. It is getting ugly right now. You can see this coming from a long time ago. We've had a kicker kick somebody in the face. We've had a couple of late hits out of bounds. That one a very late hit out of bounds by Alec Ogletree. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't like it at all.
Well, when he was going to get off of the block, Alex Ogletree actually pushed him and mushed him in the helmet and in the face mask. And that's when you saw the retaliation out of Odell Beckham Jr. But we've got to get back to football here. As much fighting and all this stuff that's going on, yeah, it's going to bring some intensity to this football games. But let's do it inside the lines. Let's do it out on the football field, and let's play a competitive game here.
I got to tell you, David Deal, you know, you brought it up earlier. It's clearly that's just a late hit, a late shove, and then a push, a kick.
Good thing Laura Oakman was able, our sideline reporter was able to get out of the way of that one because she was right there.
And get out of the way, Laura. Find safety somewhere down there. You know, you brought it up earlier, and you're a guy that played in the league, all-pro offensive.
Tressway punts it. Good kick. Rolls up. Oh, he gets blasted. The ball is loose, and there's a flag. DeShazer Everett, and now there's a scrum breaking loose. And it's ugly. That was a high, hard shot on Sproles. And the Eagles standing up for their teammate.
See this in regular speed. It was so loud within the stadium. Definitely contact to the head and neck area by DeSape.
It was amazing. It would be his 10th straight to start his career. And the point after is good. This is the longest play allowed this year by the Panthers, and flags come flying in because there's some fisticuffs going on after that. Brian Burns was not too happy. We kind of woke up the crowd, didn't we?
We got a little action.
It's better than,
very much so. It's better.
After the play, personal foul, number 0, Carolina. Number 0 has been disqualified.
Oh, wow.
That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, we mentioned that Brian Burns was involved in it, and it's to the point where he has been disqualified for the remainder of this game.
3rd and 1. And it will be Murray working inside for the first down. Right around the 3, it'll be 1st and goal as Thibodeau and Dion Dawkins, and then Brown extends it out with Dexter Lawrence. And we got a lot going on here. Leonard Williams adds to the melee. Flags everywhere. And even more flags back behind at the 5-yard line as they continue to go with Thibodeau away from what you were seeing. 3 separate skirmishes. There are 5 infractions. This was at the back end when it was going on in the end zone. This was Dawkins and Thibodeau going at it with Pinnock there in the way.
And you can see Thibodeau really kind of trying to protect himself on his back with his feet, so that's part of it.
And then here's Lawrence with Brown.
And that's going to start another one.
And then
And then Williams on the back end of that.
And then you see the official throw his hat. That's a second flag. He had already thrown his flag. He throws his hat. So why don't I bring in Terry here at this time? Terry. Thank you, Terry. So this is watching back from the beginning and all the way through. It started with Dexter Lawrence taking Spencer Brown off the pile. That was something put in the rules a couple of years ago. And who knows what's been going on in the piles during.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, New York, number 97, number 99, and number 5. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Buffalo, number 73. These fouls all offset at the dead ball spot. The result of the play, first down.
It's down. They didn't get it off in time. We got a late flag away from the play. Pushing and shoving over to Jerome Simpson. He Cincinnati sideline. He got thrown to the ground by the court. They got tangled up. He got tangled up, it looked like, with Earl Thomas. Brandon Browner.
Harbaugh's still in the mix. And look at this. Hunting it is Brady. He's going to love this. Quick kick by the quarterback. And we got a skirmish going on here. Ayers and Light and others. Dave Belichick's in the mix there, just trying to separate everyone.
Well, sure, he doesn't want one of his players to get suspended or something happen that could affect their game next week.
Champ Bailey was one of the last on the ground. And that will start it right there. Yeah. That's Von Miller in the back of Connolly.
Yeah.
And Light said, hey, what are you doing?
Wow.
And now Waters comes over. You got 4 of the offensive linemen there for the Patriots.
I'll tell you this, Von Miller might have started it, but it didn't end well.
No.
He took a lot of big